the thing is, in our day, there's very little we can control, okay? But we can control usually how we start the day and how we end the day. So I always suggest to people to bookend your day with certain rituals. So just like there's a morning ritual to help you get up and go for the day, so we don't leave it to chance, there's also an evening ritual. So in terms of the absolute last thing I'm doing before I go to bed, it's meditation, usually. But there is a routine or ritual in the evening of shutting down lights, a couple of hours beforehand, making sure I don't get any blue light into my eyes, shutting down devices from 9 o'clock usually if I'm on a good day. Like, it's not every day, but like maybe 8 days out of 10, shutting devices down at 9. I have something I've been practicing for about 7-8 years, which I recommend to everyone. I've been writing like a gratitude journal every night for the last 7 years of 3 things I'm grateful for. So that would be one of the last things. It would be the gratitude log, turn the light right off, and then do some meditation. So that would be the last thing. But certainly it's not what most people do, which is looking at their phone, looking at the time, anything like that. Yeah. Thank you. Great question. Major one in your life. There's 4 words that I use like on a daily basis when things like that happen. I've had stuff happen, a few years ago. I had a bust up knee, came back from this holiday. I'd spent all this money to do this training. I came back into my flat, bust knee for what ended up being a few months. As soon as I walk in the door, girlfriend of 4 years breaks up with me. All these things crazy happen, right? And so, no job, whatever it is. There's 4 words that I use, and they might not mean that much to you, although you'll get them intellectually. Before I explain it, it's just the understanding that really everything in life and in the universe is transient. Okay, by that everything passes. So the 4 words I always say to myself are, "This too shall pass." Okay, so anything you're going through, good times or bad times. So when you're having good times, they're not going to last as well. Okay, because life is like the seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. They come and they go, time after time. So when you've got the good times, enjoy them because they're not going to last. When you've got the bad times, recognize that they're not going to last as well. Nothing lasts forever, okay? Not even the universe will last forever. And just having that understanding, but just not intellectually, but just experientially, which is like, if anyone's done, like, say, Vipassana meditation, that was my great teacher. It's like a 10-day meditation retreat where you have to sit with yourself for like 12 hours a day for 10 days, and you can't move for like at least 3 of those hours at 1 hour increments. And that really taught me the idea of transient nature of life. You sit there, within about a second of sitting there, you get a really itchy nose and you can't scratch it, and you just sit and you observe it and you say, and then after a while it goes. And that, to be honest, really gets me through, just knowing that not everything lasts. Obviously some other practices like taking a breath, determine what can you control and what can't you control in a situation, because most things in life you can't control. Okay, the only thing you can really control is your response to something. Okay, the actions that you take, the way that you think, that's what you can control. So maybe you have this obstacle, but what I notice with successful people is where most people will see an obstacle, they will see an opportunity, and nothing has any meaning other than the meaning you give it. So if you see this thing as being like, oh my God, I've just been fired from this job of 15 years, it's totally devastating. Or you could choose the meaning as being something else. Actually, I needed a kick up the bum to do. Yeah, I don't know if that helps. Hopefully that helps.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.